Okay, 12:45. Everyone come in, come a little closer. Good to see everyone. If we haven't met yet, my name is Pete. Real quick, before we get into today's topic, I'm very happy to announce that at the end of April, last weekend of April, 25, 26, there's going to be the Kettlebells and Conditioning Asia Championships. Means you can compete in kettlebell sport. 11-time world champion Denis Vasilev going to come over. He will be part of that competition. He will also teach a kettlebell seminar. I know most of you are on holiday, but if you're still here in April, over the next 2 months, on Wednesday and on Friday, I'll teach you kettlebell sport. I'll teach you the 3 main lifts that's going to happen on that competition. Okay, same idea to what we normally do on Wednesday or Friday, kettlebell endurance, just specific for kettlebell sport. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. Long cycle is a double kettlebell clean and jerk. Sounds complicated. I'll warm you guys and girls up. We get to the kettlebells. I'll teach you from simple to complex. We figure out what good weights or what weights are good for you. Just keep in mind from the beginning, or the topic today, kettlebell sport, has a lot to do with working on time. This will be your main priority, finish time. The point I'm making here is don't focus on finding the heaviest weight possible. We want to learn a skill. You want to learn how to relax while working. Yeah, it's very similar to martial arts. I'll guide you. Cool? Awesome. I have a lot of breaks prepared, but if you need water, you can drink at any time. Don't even ask me. Good? Let's start jogging in a circle. I'll play some music, and then I'll guide you once we touch the kettlebells. Let's go. Good. Drink and rest. And just watch, okay? I'm not teaching right now. I'm just showing you the end result. Yes, come in, guys. Get your water, come in. Always remember, this is your time. I already know how to do this stuff. Come in, bring your water. Bring your water, you need it anyways. Yes, drink here. Good. What I want you to observe is my breathing rhythm. Nothing I do today looks like strength training. This looks like strength training. Okay, we don't do this. Yeah? I want you to be relaxed. Yeah, we got a lot of fighters here. Be loose. Keep exhaling. Kettlebell sport is not about contracting. It's about relaxing. Same like martial arts. Have a look. Double exhale. Clean. We haven't talked about this yet. Look at the jerk. This is home today. This is where I relax. Relax. Dip drive, under squat. Find a moment of control. Come back home. Clean. Come home. Relax. Relax. I do not work at home. At home I relax. I'll guide you through this. I just want you to understand that you're not trying to get tired today. Whatever I tell you later to do, you try to do this as efficient as possible. Not efficient. This builds muscle size and stuff, but the best athletes are not always the strong guys and girls. Most of the time, it's the good movers, the best movers. Doesn't mean it's bad to be strong, right? That's not what I'm saying. It's good to be strong. But today you practice how to move well. Go get yourself 1 kettlebell. We start simple first. We always warm up from light to heavy. If you do not know what that means, beginner ladies, don't go heavier than 8, which is the pink. Beginner guys, don't go heavier than yellow. That's the 16. Blue is 12, pink is 8. Advanced guys and girls, go get what you need. Good movers. A little closer. Leave the kettlebell where it is, just come in. Good. Remember, kettlebell sport is not about contraction, it's about relaxation. I don't want you to have a tight grip that's contracted. Have the loosest grip possible. Allow the kettlebell to turn in your hand. We're going to do this with 2 hands. The hand that grabs first, that's the side where I'm bringing it to. Right hand, right shoulder, second hand just comes around as support. Start standing. loose grip, right? It's almost an open grip. I want you to low swing. Exhale, 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 exhale. My arms are relaxed, they're chains. Now I accelerate. This is an acceleration pull. It's jumping. This is my knees. Have a look. My knees, not my biceps. Legs. Once this weight comes on chest level, somewhere here, I now slightly pull and let it turn over the outside. Have a look. This is chest level, and I turn over the outside. If I go higher than chest level, and especially if the bell is higher than the handle, boom, it will hit me. Handle higher than the bell, stable. Bell higher than the handle, unstable. Handle higher than the bell, stable. And now exactly what it does. I can turn it over the outside now. Bell higher than the handle, boom, I'm gonna get hit. I want you to move and exhale. Takes practice, but make that feel easy. And then you press overhead. Give me 4 or 5 cleans, 1 press. In the press, elbow point forward on the way up. In the press, elbow point forward on the way down. Overhead, give me a moment of fixation. This is no fixation. I want to see 1 exhale. Yeah? Last thing, and it comes last because it's the most important. Your front rack, your home. Arm, body connection. Your elbow is touching the rib cage. In the front, not on the side. Here it can slip. Remember, I want to be able to relax. My elbow is like on a shelf, and the shelf is my stomach. My hand is close to center line. I want to have a straight wrist. This already hurts me. Straight wrist. Hand on center line, thumb pointing towards you. If you go off center line, you're arm wrestling. So, 2 hands. I swing, I find home. Give me a couple of good reps and then 1 press. Switch hands anytime. We play for 2.5 minutes. There's a reason why I say playing. Make mistakes, no problem. Feel. The kettlebell will talk to you. The kettlebell will tell you if this was a good rep, if the next rep was a little better. So listen, have a conversation. Let's go, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Slowly stop doing what you're doing. Make your way in. Good. We move on from simple to complex. From now on, no more 2 hands, 1 hand. Have a look. My grip is open all the time. Let me show you what I mean. I like to do an okay grip, okay? It's a little stronger, but I'm not doing this so you see my hand. My hand is never close. Have a look. I never grab the kettlebell. This is tiring. I use as much strength, energy, whatever you call it, as little as possible, as much as needed. We're focusing on overhead now. So you're just going to give me 1 or 2 cleans, always find your home, and then we work our way into a push press first. Knee dip. This should feel good. And the only reason why it feels good is because you have a good front rack. If I have a gap here and I do a knee dip on the way up, a lot of energy gets lost here and the kettlebell drags me to the outside. You want to be able to knee dip, feels good. Chest bump, feels good. Push press. Whoop. The weight should, look at my arm is not doing anything. Have a look. That's all legs. So the weight comes easy on eyeball level and then the triceps does a little bit. Yeah? So you give me 1 or 2 cleans. I find home. I breathe, I find home, and now I focus on going overhead. Knee dip, become more reactive, and then let the weight fly overhead. Every time you're overhead, you need fixation. 2 things. Number 1 was the exhale. Number 2, have the bicep covering the ear, not the nose. Cover your ear. Your elbow needs to be locked. I don't want you to use strength. It's resting on the bony structure. Lastly, my thumb, have a look. I know it's not fully pointing back, but I try. If I don't focus on this, the kettlebell can turn inwards and fall. So I have to keep the bell on the outside. On the way down, always come back to center line. You can do that slow, like so. You can do this fast. Cutting the rope. I lean back, I cut the rope, boom, and I catch the weight on soft knees. But hand on center line. Don't catch it out here, okay? 2.5 minutes. I go and get some chalk. Let the legs do the work. Relax, don't contract. Let's go. Good. I'm not cutting anything short, but the clean and push press is what all the beginners and intermediates gonna do today. I'll show the jerk in a second again, but let me show you first what we do. First of all, look to the left and right, find yourself a partner. That could be the person with the same kettlebell color. Later you're gonna work in a team, okay? So you can share stuff. The only reason why you're not sharing is because you figure out you're a little stronger than your partner, so go get your own set. But not everyone can have their own set of kettlebells. You gotta share some stuff. So have a look. Vertical handle positions. I start above the bell, I measure with my knees, I step back, I find my goalkeeper, my wrestler, my ski jumper, my athletic position. If you never learned how to hand insert, I want you to grab the top corner of the kettlebell, where your index finger is. I'll show you now why. Top corner, slightly tilt, swing back, guide the weight to the front rack. Sometimes this happens. No problem if I'm in the top corner. I do my push press. Listen up, especially when I cut the rope. Try to be in the top corner, yeah? If you want to move a little slower, that's cool. This is what I want you to practice. Relaxation, not contraction. Use the double exhale or the multi-breath to relax, right? No. Push press. If you need to relax here, go ahead. But you can let it fall right away. Could look like this. I like to relax one time. Every time after the clean. After I come out of the overhead position, I just let it fall and come back. But I leave this up to you. Everyone should be able to do a double kettlebell clean and push press. If you want to do the jerk, remember, there's a knee dip, a chest bump, under squat and punch, and I come up. One more time. The push press aims to push the kettlebell overhead. The jerk aims to push your body under the bell. Boom. And then I use my legs to stand up. It's more efficient, but more difficult. I go under, use my legs to come up. Push press, you're gonna use more your arms than your legs. Any questions so far? Later we're gonna work for time. I want you to practice double bells now and find a way that feels comfortable. I'm not talking about baby weights. Nothing should feel heavy. Comfortable means like you're getting a sweat, right? That's almost happening anyways with this heat. You can move, you can think, you can breathe, you can relax. Yeah? Too light is not good to relax because you don't feel anything. Too heavy is too heavy. 2 minutes, teams of 2, play around, get the right weights. The weights you don't need, put them in the center of the circle. And in 2 minutes, I'll tell you what we do. If you want to try the jerk, go ahead. If you need me to check it, call me in. I'll come around and help. Everyone, get your water, come in. Get your water and come in. Come in. Good, let me first tell you what we do, and then I give you a few more points on what to focus on. Everyone has a partner, no one is alone, right? You're gonna work as a team. I go, you go, which means exactly what it says. I go, you watch. You count my reps. You tell me where I'm good or where I'm bad. You tell me, yo, you're not breathing, or you're off center line. You're also going to have your phone in your hand, because we're going to work for time. 2 minutes of work. I work 2 minutes. You can rest for 2 minutes. Then you work for 2 minutes. I can rest for 2 minutes. We do this for 4 rounds. So I do a total of 8 minutes work. You do a total of 8 minutes work. That's 16 minutes. I'll give you 22 minutes to finish 16 minutes of work and rest. Yeah? Work as a team. I only have one set of eyes. I might be helping here, so I cannot watch you over there. Always work with a partner. Now, the things to focus on, it's the most important, is to relax, not to contract. Jiu-Jitsu guys and girls, imagine someone is on side control, full mount. If you just panic or not breathe, over. But if you find a way to relax, you start thinking again, okay? Relax. Number 1. Number 2, always come home. I come home. I come home. You need to come home, because you're not allowed to put the kettlebell down within 2 minutes. If you put the kettlebell down, you die. That's what I want you to tell yourself, okay? Don't die is rule number 1 in life. Lastly, come a little closer. This will help you. RPM, that's a rhythm. It's like a pace in running. RPM, reps per minute. Advanced, guys and girls. If you not have a heavy weight, if you have a medium weight, 10, today not more than 14, okay? If you do 15 reps, you almost have no rest, maybe a second, okay? 10 reps is 1 rep every 6 seconds. 1 rep takes 4 seconds, so you have, and then you go again, okay? Everyone else, I believe you're gonna find yourself anywhere between 6 and 8, okay? That is a good number. I don't want you to do as many reps as possible. I want you to become better in the clean and push press, in the clean and jerk. And the time gonna kill you anyways, so you don't need to do a lot. But if you do a lot and you put the kettlebell down, you die. Within those 4 sets, I want you to find your RPM. So I never want you to do 16 reps in minute 1, 4 reps in minute 2. Maybe you figure that out in your first set, but in set 2, 3, and 4, you know 9 is my number. It's a learning experience, okay? Imagine you go for a 10K run. If you sprint the first K, who cares? Because if you don't finish the 10K run, you don't win, you don't achieve your goal, okay? Your goal is 4 sets of 2 minutes, not 100 reps. Any questions? Awesome. Go get your partner, make sure you have space, you have your water, you have a phone. You need your own time, you are your own timekeeper. I'll put on some relaxing music. You focus on relaxation, you focus on coming home, you focus on breathing. Once you got all of this, find your RPM.